Hi everyone, my name is Natasha and today I'm going to show you my version of how to make oatmeal energy bars. This is a super simple recipe, extremely healthy as well, easy to make, and you can have it at any time. Let's get started! This is an extremely easy recipe, only 4 basic ingredients. You can play around with the combinations as you'd like. So here we have 200 grams of rolled oats, 150 grams of dried fruits, 100 grams of nuts, and about 100 grams of honey. You can substitute the honey with maple syrup or with agave syrup, it's entirely up to you. So now for the combination of nuts, I do have almonds and walnuts, and for the combination of dried fruits, I have plums, I have figs, and I do have dates as well. I like this combination because I have it all the time in my pantry, but for you it's entirely up to you, whatever dried fruits you'd like, cranberries, plums, dates as well. For the nuts you can use peanuts as well, and for the honey, as I said, you can use maple syrup or agave syrup as well. Let's get started with the process. So in a bowl we are going to combine our oats, our nuts, mixing them well together. Okay, we are adding our dried fruits, and the honey. You can add in this recipe as well peanut butter or almond butter, it's entirely up to you. This is my version, this is how I like them. You don't have to put them in the oven. It's super simple to make, and you have like about 16 bars, energy bars, in the fridge, ready to go. So combine everything until it's mixed together. This is our mixture for our bars. I actually added 100 grams of honey extra because of the oats, because the oats are absorbing everything. So you will not need 100 grams, you will need 200 grams of honey or maple syrup. But you can put maple syrup and 150 grams of peanut butter, it's entirely up to you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer into a square pan, 8 by 8 inches, oops, sorry. I'm just going to transfer everything here, and I'm going to press it down. Make sure that it's lined up with parchment paper, because like this is going to be easier to remove it. So I'm going to press it nicely. I'm going to use my hands because it's easier. Yeah, just make sure that everywhere is the same thickness. Okay, so I'm going to press it down and to make it even on all the corners, and I'm going to place it in the freezer for about half an hour to be easier to cut. After 30 minutes in the freezer, or you can make it 1 hour in the fridge. It's better to keep it in the fridge or in the freezer because it's easier to cut, and it's easier as well, like they're way tastier. So from our mold we removed it, and I'm just going to cut about 3 centimeters wide strips, just like this. Okay, and in half here. Now you can decorate it as you want. You can dip them in the chocolate, or in the dark chocolate, in the white chocolate. You can leave them just like this. What I'm going to do, some of them I'm going to decorate with some coconut flakes and dark chocolate. And I'm going to nicely wrap them in a foil, in a parchment paper actually. So I'll be able to store them easily and to take them without any hassle from the fridge. You can keep them in the fridge up to 1 week in a container or in the freezer for a few months. So it's entirely up to you. You can make like a bigger batch and have it non-stop. Look how thick it is. It's full of nutrients. It's sweet enough from the honey or maple syrup, whatever you're going to use. If you're putting peanut butter, it's full of protein as well, but even like this, we have the fats from the nuts because we put walnuts and almonds as well, and from the dried fruits. So now I'm going to decorate just a few of them with some dark chocolate. Just to sprinkle on top. This dark chocolate, it's quite bitter and is going to compensate the sweetness from the honey that I used. So just like this. So the pieces that are not uniform, I'm just putting some chocolate to make them prettier. Or what you can do as well, you can take just a piece and dip it in the chocolate just like this. And now I'm going to decorate just with a bit of coconut. And that's it. You can have fun with them as much as you want. Most important is that they are tasty, they are pretty as well, and they are consistent. They are way better than any protein bars that you are going to find in the shop. This was my recipe of oatmeal energy bars. This is an extremely healthy and easy recipe. It's super simple to make, just a few ingredients that you have it in your pantry. You can play around with the ingredients, it's entirely up to you. Most importantly is that it's healthy. As well, don't forget I'm posting every Tuesday and every Friday healthy videos. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer. Don't forget to like the video as well and to subscribe, and see you in the next video.